Texture packs. The best thing about Minecraft, and it's not even close. They've completely made this channel, and in today's video I truly want to celebrate them. So today's video is my biggest ever, as I showcase the best texture packs starting with every letter of the alphabet. I've been working on this video since August 2022, so I really do hope you guys enjoy. Obviously this is my opinion, so if you disagree, feel free to leave a comment saying what you'd change. I make videos like this all the time, so if you do go on to enjoy this one, please subscribe. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Beginning our huge list, and the best texture pack that starts with the letter A is Amethyst. Amethyst was released in celebration of IntelEdits hitting 100k, and it's great. I love the purple theme of this pack. It really shines in the diamond armor and ender pearl, but looks great in game. The swords are the ideal length for PvP, making this pack superb for other Hypixel game modes. I also love the nighttime sky on Amethyst. It looks superb. Amethyst is great, and in my opinion is the best texture pack that starts with the letter A. Next up on this list, and the best texture pack that starts with the letter B, is Bonsai. Bonsai is one of my favourite packs ever made, and it is beautiful. The daytime sky is quite simple, but really fits with this pack. I love the greenish theme this pack follows. It usually doesn't work, but on Bonsai it's superb. The items are some of my favourite in any pack, and I'm also a very big fan of the swords. Bonsai is incredibly underrated, however in my opinion it is definitely the best texture pack starting with the letter B. Next up is Comet. Comet is simply fantastic. It was released following Trycs hitting 200k, and it's one of the first packs I made a video on, so I love it. The cartoonish feel of this pack makes it stand out, the items shine and the pink theme is beautiful. The swords look great. The armor is very nice, with the iron, gold and diamond looking especially colourful. The daytime sky fits perfectly with this pack. Comet is a pack that will always have a place in my heart, and for that reason it definitely deserves to be recognised as the best texture pack that starts with C. Next up, and the best texture pack that starts with a D, is Daydreams. Daydreams is a fairly unknown pack, so I'm very glad that I can talk about it. Daydreams has got to be the most unique pack I have ever played with. No other pack even comes close. I love the look of the armor, and the swords feel great in game. The items are beautiful, with the golden apple and ender pearl especially standing out. The resources are so creative, and the potions look superb. Daydreams is great, and it's definitely the best texture pack that starts with D. And the texture pack for E is definitely Euphoria. Euphoria is a fantastic pack, and I never really hear it get spoken about. Firstly, and I don't know why, but I love the crosshair on Euphoria. It's circular, and usually they are terrible, but it feels great here for some reason. I love the detailed look of the armor on Euphoria, and the skinny swords are great for PvP. The diamond looks superb too, and the daytime sky fits perfectly with the pack. Euphoria is great, and in my opinion is the best texture pack that starts with E. Fly Up takes the spot for F, and it is definitely deserved. My favourite feature of Fly Up is the wool. It's so unique and is the best wool in any pack by far. The resources are also incredibly unique and really make this pack stand out. The items are also a highlight of the pack, with the fireball looking spectacular. Fly Up is fantastic and easily deserves to be recognised as the best texture pack that starts with the letter F. Many of you will know that the pack for the letter G easily goes to Galaxy. I've spoken about my love for Galaxy so many times, and here's why I love it. Firstly, the swords on Galaxy look great, and the slightly more detailed look of the armor is done very well. The items with BedlessNoob's character's face on them are a great touch, and the feature where a line is created in the direction you're bridging is so creative. And as expected, this pack has some of the most beautiful skies in any pack. Galaxy is definitely one of the best packs ever made, so it's easily the best texture pack that starts with the letter G. Next up is Homer. Homer was released in celebration of IntelEdits hitting 250k, and it's such a nice pack. The red theme of this pack is exquisite. The items look superb, and so do the potions. The swords are also a highlight of the pack for me. The gold, iron and diamond armor also look fantastic and really stand out. Homer is a very clean pack, and in my opinion is the best texture pack that starts with the letter H. The best pack starting with I is Iroh. Firstly, the crosshair on Iroh is super cool and the diamond armor is great. The swords are also perfect for PvP and look stunning too. The nighttime sky looks so good, I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love it. Iroh is insane, and in my opinion is the best texture pack that starts with the letter I. Duel is up next, and it's superb. The blue theme used really improves this pack, and it was actually released following Rice Farmer hitting 40k. The items all look astonishing, however the water bucket animation is a highlight for me. The armor is fairly simple, but looks nice nonetheless. I'm also a huge fan of the swords on Duel, especially the wooden one. Duel is a very clean pack, and is definitely the best texture pack starting with J. The best texture pack starting with the letter K is definitely Kirby. Kirby is one of my favourite packs of all time, and here's why. Kirby is super creative. As you can see, the armor looks stunning. I also love the items on Kirby, especially the Ender Pearl. Both the day and nighttime sky look exquisite and are nothing like any pack I've ever played with. The swords are also superb for PvP. Kirby is astonishing and is the best texture pack that starts with the letter K. L easily goes to Lich. Lich is my favourite red texture pack ever made, and for good reason. Firstly, the Ender Pearl in Lich is one of my favourites in any pack, and the rest of the items are super clean too. The shade of red used in this pack makes it very distinct from others, and it looks perfect in the diamond armour. I love the nighttime sky in Lich, it's stunning. Lich is incredibly underrated and is definitely the best texture pack starting with the letter L. Next up for M is Mirage. Mirage is one of the best purple texture packs of all time. The shade of purple used is just delightful, and the items are some of the best in any pack. I also love the shape of the diamond and emerald, they look great. The diamond armor looks fantastic and has a really cartoonish feel to it. I'm also a huge fan of the nighttime sky. Mirage is easily the best texture pack starting with the letter M. I'm sure many of you will agree with this one, as in my opinion, the best texture pack starting with the letter N is Nico Fruit. The swords look great, as does the armor. I really like the wool on Nico Fruit, it's great for bridging. The items are quite plain, but still look nice. Nico Fruit is a truly iconic pack, and definitely deserves to be on this list, as the best texture pack starting with the letter N. And the pack for O is Oceania. The colour in this pack is exquisite, and the fireball really stands out in the items. The daytime sky is fantastic, and once again uses colour beautifully. The armour has got to be some of the best I've showcased in this video, as it's incredibly detailed and still looks great. The swords look superb too. Oceania is very underrated, however it's definitely the best texture pack starting with the letter O. P easily goes to Pandafult. Pandafult is so good, however I never see it get spoken about. Firstly, I love the diamond ore, it's very creative and unlike anything I've seen before. The swords also look fantastic, with the green handle representing bamboo. The fireball and ender pearl also really stand out and look great. I love Pandafult, and it's easily the best texture pack starting with the letter P. Now I must admit, finding a texture pack for Q was very difficult, however the best texture pack starting with the letter Q is definitely QWERTY. Firstly, the resources being replaced with strawberries looks great. The items are very creative, with the golden apple being a strawberry once again and the ender pearl being a donut. I also love the look of the swords and surprisingly the wool. I'm also a big fan of the nighttime sky. QWERTY is a very unknown pack, but it's the best texture pack starting with Q. Royalty is my pick for the best texture pack, starting with R. The items look great, with the fireball and ender pearl especially standing out. The armor looks outstanding, and I love the crowns. The swords are also very unique. Royalty is super underrated, and in my opinion is easily the best texture pack that starts with the letter R. Next up is Starrise. Starrise is definitely one of my favourite packs of all time, and this is why. The swords are incredibly unique and the armour looks fabulous. I absolutely love the resources and the wool is quite nice. The golden apple looks fantastic, and for some reason I absolutely love the potions. They are so unique. I love Starrise, and it definitely deserves to be recognised as the best texture pack that starts with S. The best pack starting with the letter T is a very beloved pack in the community, that pack being Timedeo 2K. Timedeo 2K is super iconic and I love talking about it. Firstly, I love the colour used in the diamond ore and the wool is pretty nice. The day and nighttime sky both look great, especially the nighttime. I love how the swords look, they are very unique and help this pack stand out. Timedeo 2K is one of the easiest picks on this list, and it's definitely the best texture pack starting with the letter T. Next up is Ultramarine. Ultramarine is a 256X texture pack, so it's very impressive that it's even on the list. The fact it's 256X makes it a lot more detailed, which you can see in the armour and the swords. The diamond ore is marvellous, as is the nighttime sky. The golden apple and ender pearl look superb too. Ultramarine is fairly underrated, and I can happily say it's the best texture pack starting with the letter U. Possibly the most obvious pick on this list is V, with it being Venom. I've spoken about Venom so many times as it's simply just that good. The ender pearl animation looks great, and the golden apple is one of my favourites in any pack. The swords are top notch, and I quite like the look of the wool. And the daytime sky is flawless. Venom is arguably the most popular Minecraft YouTuber texture pack, so it's definitely the best texture pack starting with the letter V. W is Wembu 10K. This pack is fairly old, so it doesn't get the recognition it deserves. The items look wonderful, and I especially like the fireball animation. The diamond armour is very creative, with the tiara looking superb. And the swords are super skinny, which I really love in texture packs. Wembu 10K is a super underrated pack, and I can happily say it's the best texture pack starting with the letter W. Another letter that was really hard to find a texture pack for was X. However, after lots of searching, I found XIX. XIX is actually quite a good pack, despite having very few downloads. The colour in the iron, gold and diamond armour really stands out, and the diamond armour looks surprisingly good. The swords also have quite a nice look to them. I'm also a huge fan of the ender pearl. XIX is very unknown, however I still think it's the best texture pack starting with the letter X. A letter that was definitely easier than you'd think is Y, and the pack for Y is Y pack, a kind of strange name I must admit. The wool in Y pack looks awesome, and the animation on the potions is very unique. The items are also great, with the orangey yellow theme of this pack being very apparent. I also quite like the diamond armour, despite it being very similar to the gold armour. The daytime sky also looks fantastic. Y pack is once again very unknown, however it's definitely the best texture pack starting with the letter Y. And finally, after every other letter in the alphabet, we've arrived at Z. And in my opinion, the best texture pack starting with Z is Zana. Zana is actually an incredible pack, and it's super unique. Firstly, I like the wool, with the hearts looking fantastic. The swords are brilliant, and are nothing like any in any pack. The armour also looks great, and the detail is insane. The items are also great, and the watermelon replacing the golden apple is a superb addition. Zana is tremendous, and it's definitely the best texture pack starting with the letter Z.